Praxedo field service software connects your teams, customers, and contractors on a rich cloud-based platform to deliver efficient service and operational excellence. Sage X3 is a cost-effective end-to-end ERP software designed for mid-sized companies that delivers great benefits while remaining simple, flexible, and scalable. Connected to Sage X3, Praxedo enables service providers with powerful capabilities to simplify work order management, improve scheduling, accelerate response times, and empower field technicians. Field Service Management, or FSM, is a system for the organization and optimization of operations that are performed outside the office by field personnel that have a mission to complete for customers. Field employees usually are technicians, engineers, or other experts. Our team offers deep expertise to our customers as Praxedo is specialized software focused on FSM that has been delivering constant innovation since 2005. Common examples of field service includes installation, repair and maintenance, technical customer support, regular inspections, and so on. Service orders mostly occur multiple times per day and are assigned and scheduled by a coordinator, a supervisor, or a dispatcher. Typical industries that have field service are telecommunications, utilities, oil and gas, manufacturing, construction, property management, etc. Praxedo is best-of-breed software that is simply connected as an add-on to Sage X3. With the two solutions working together, they combine complementary functions. Sage X3 is the back-end system that manages production, accounting, invoicing, inventory, contracts, and more. Praxedo manages all aspects of the operational field service process, such as management and digitalization of service orders, intelligent scheduling, technician route optimization, and field data capture enabled by its mobile application. Praxedo is interfaced with the X3 customer relation module and ensures a perfectly streamlined end-to-end service process. How do Praxedo and Sage X3 work together? Sage X3 hosts the customer data, and there's one-way synchronization where the data is then sent to Praxedo. This means all modifications must be made in X3. Customer addresses, products, and installed base correspond to customer, service sites, items, and assets in Praxedo. X3 service requests and Praxedo work orders have two-way synchronization, so they can be created in either X3 or in Praxedo. The standard process can be described as follows. A service request is initiated in X3, it generates a work order in Praxedo. The work order is then scheduled in Praxedo and assigned to a technician who will complete the job through the Praxedo mobile application. After validation of the completed work order report and the information it contains in the electronic form, in other words, filled in fields, item consumed, and captured times, the work order is then synced back with X3 through a service response located under the initial service request. From the closed service request, the stock will be issued according to the item consumption recorded by the technician in the mobile app. When stock is regularly received or transferred within Sage X3 through standard operations, these stock changes will be reflected in Praxedo so the technicians have an accurate visibility of the inventory within the mobile app. Now that we've explained how things work, let's continue with a short demonstration. As a web user in the Sage Customer Relation module, I'm going to create a new request from a customer. First, I need to select the site. Then I'll choose the customer. After I choose the customer, I'll be able to specify a customer site, which corresponds to the place where the work should be performed. In this section, I can name the nature of the request, such as production printing system failure, and enter a brief description of the job to be performed. I can now select a piece of equipment to service listed in my X3 installed base. This is not a requirement, but selecting multiple pieces of equipment is possible. I can also add expected consumptions like parts or other items to this service request. The field technician will then only have to validate the quantities during the work order, rather than looking up new items after the job has been completed. Finally, I need to fill in some information about Praxedo to help process the service request into a work order. First, I'll choose the work order type, which will pull a specific report form in Praxedo. For example, the report form will be different whether it's a maintenance or a repair job. Then check the Praxedo sync box to ensure the X3 service request is created as a work order in Praxedo. Once I validate the service request, I can go to Praxedo and instantly schedule the corresponding work order. In the Praxedo interface, I can now easily retrieve my service request as a work order. As you can see, the customer data has been synced, so there's no need for data re-entry. At this point, the work order is ready to be dispatched. One way to schedule is based on the work order's location. I can view the map, see field resources in the area, and check their availability. Another way to schedule is to simply drag the work order into our dynamic schedule and drop it in the selected technician and time slot. The work order and its instructions will be instantly transmitted onto the technician's mobile phone, who will receive a notification at that point. Praxedo offers multiple methods to schedule and dispatch work orders in order to optimize routes and response times. These will not be presented here, but to find out more about our scheduling and dispatch capabilities, you can visit our website. Let me now show you how this works on the technician side. After a quick refresh in the Praxedo app, I can view the customer information, click on the address, and be directed automatically to my preferred navigation app. I can also call the customer by clicking on the phone number. There's no need to dial. I can view the customer asset that is to be serviced, the task to complete, and the related job history. My next action is to report on my current status, driving to the service location. When I arrive on site, I will update my activity accordingly to mark the beginning of the job. These activities can be personalized and allow you to capture and track technicians' job times, thus enabling timesheets and cost monitoring. While I'm completing the job, I continue to use the Praxedo app to answer a few requirements, take photos of the job, and report on specific elements that all can be configured easily and quickly in Praxedo according to users' needs. Drop-down menus or checkboxes can be configured to facilitate the use. I can add mandatory fields to ensure critical information is captured. I can annotate photos taken, and more. For example, here I am asked to describe the diagnosis. And here I must fill out the information regarding the actions taken to resolve the issue. Last step, inventory products are available in Praxedo and synced with Sage X3. You can select these products or items based upon their stock availability and indicate the quantity consumed during the job. You may also validate the expected quantity of items that were anticipated during the dispatch. Finally, the signature of the customer can be requested to close the work order. Once I press the Complete button, the data is synced back to Sage X3 through a closed service request. Operations management at the office can now review the work order filled out with the information collected in the field. A PDF of the report can be generated through the URL here, summarizing the work done in the field. The rest of the data is available in a table and can be exploited within X3 to produce invoices and update inventory.